Okay, so these are the issues I'm having with the Rossmark CD-55R charger. So we've just drained this battery, so we're just below 12 volts at the second. This has been drained with a 15 amp load, that was. So we've got the charger currently set on charging maximum, it should be 40 amps. The clamp meter on at the moment. Just got the battery up, and we have topped up the electrolyte in the battery. All cells have been topped up. Just flick our charger on. One issue is the charger overheating. Having to have a fan behind the charger, otherwise I'll get up to a maximum of 10 minutes on the maximum charge setting. So we'll flick this charger on. As you can see, this should be a 40 amp setting. Battery's completely flat. We're measuring 12 amps, and ammeter is slightly off. I'll demonstrate the severity of how far it can be off at times. So we'll just check our voltage here. Currently at 13.4. We'll let that sit for a few minutes, and we'll come back and show you the level of voltage we can get. Also just show that we're currently reading 35 amps of charge being put into the battery, and I can confirm it's actually only 23 volts, 23 amps, my apologies. So obviously our ammeter on board is quite substantially off. We're slowly dropping current as expected, but we are still sitting up around 35 amps being shown. This is currently across onto the jump setting, 12 volt jump setting. Just check our voltage again on the jump setting. Now sitting at 14.3. Again, battery is still only just charging up from having been drained, so this can be expected. I will come back and show you once we've had it charging for some time, and we'll demonstrate how high the voltage can get. I'll also just quickly point out, while we are on the jump setting, we're currently pulling 23 amps as before. We've got a load tester hooked up, which will add an additional 85 amps of draw from the battery. So we'll see what our ammeter does, and if we get the true 250 crank amps being pushed across to help start a vehicle. As you can see, we're only getting up to 40 amps, and that is on the maximum setting, and the jump start setting, which should be putting out up to 250 amps. Obviously we are only getting 40 amps, which is the maximum setting of the charge rate, rather than the maximum setting of the jump. So just again, cranking amps, and we're maxing out at 40 amps rather than 250. So we've now flipped back down to just the charge setting and maximum, which should, according to the specs, be putting out 40 amps, or up to 40 amps I should say. And I'll just show we're putting out just under 12 amps currently. According to the factory meter, we're actually in the ballpark of about 18. So again, just confirming, supposedly 12 amps not even being put in, and that's confirmed via a clamp meter, and 18 amps is the readout we're getting. We've been charging for about 10 minutes here, and we are 16.8 volts.